Good ones, Allie. Thanks. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton, shooting 1.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
From deep, Conley. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns on offense.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Phoenix. Pure from three-point range.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Second team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And Booker pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Paul. From the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 5.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. He's got 6.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Pass to Booker. Utah trailing here. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovic. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
That's great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Mitchell against Payne. Crowder outside. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson. He He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Ingles. Mitchell against Payne. It's stolen by Sharich. Here's Shamet. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside, Ingles. And that misses. That would have put him up.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Payne against Mitchell. With 4 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Tie game here in Utah. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Graham.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet. Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Johnson in at small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Here's Shamet. The Jazz making their last shot. Just 4 to shoot. Payne, the pass to Crowder. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. 5th on the list, Joe Ingles.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Ingles got this first bucket of the night.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Clarkson. And it's in there. And the Jazz lead by 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Mitchell against Payne. Out to the right wing. Whiteside, the pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Saric.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Crowder. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Utah leading. Bogdanovich Bogdanovich from long range. The shot off that time.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Gobert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paul passes to Ayton. 4-3. And the Suns miss again.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Ayton with it, defended by Bogdanovich. And the bucket is good. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley passes to Gobert. Looking to end the drought. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Outside Booker. Launches a three. And the Suns get it back. The kick out to Paul. Here's Johnson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Ingles against Booker. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. 4 seconds left. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Jazz out in front. Up 1. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on left.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And Gobert bore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
From 15 feet away, Mitchell misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Crowder. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. tries to break his ice. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Booker, the pass to Paul, beyond the arc. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And another miss by Utah. The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Paul. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. For three. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's got 8 points. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Mitchell.
So Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice looking move.
Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gobert with the bucket.
Now, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Paul passes to Booker. Shot from the top of the key. And the shot falls short that time. Utah trailing here. Left side Mitchell. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 13.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's a three from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. From deep, Conley. Utah, the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. Got a hand on it. Crowder inside. That shot missing. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Here's Conley. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 8 points.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
It's Booker on the wing. And the Suns miss again.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
On the wing, Mitchell. 13 points in the game. That'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the story. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Šarić in at the 5. Payne with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The shot by Payne, no good. Utah shooting 40% so far in this one. Clarkson, right side. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
kick out to Conley. The three. The rebound by Shamet.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
The shot by Payne, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Ingles from outside, and the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Conley against Payne. Here he goes. From deep, Johnson on target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Clarkson.
Suns foul.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Conley with the ball. And here's Whiteside, defended by Payne. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Conley. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Conley against Payne. Left side Booker. Now Gay. Clarkson outside. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Payne. Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And here comes the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Mitchell, the pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. And another miss by Utah.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Crowder, that's good.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich up top. Shoots over Booker. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley. It's kept alive.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Bridges outside. Ball against Conley. From deep. Another three for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingles passes to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Back to Paul. Over Conley. They get it back. Ayton.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking to get back on track. The shot won't fall. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. You can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
And Utah calls time here. Guys, what do you think?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot 3, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and-1 foul.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. More...
Thank you, Captain.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. It is good. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Mitchell against Hunter. There's O'Neal with the 3. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
5 on the clock. From the stripe, and that one's good. Hunter.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
And here's Utah.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And here's Young from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich rolls it down.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Mitchell outside. Conley for three. Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. Cloak loose. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. The three. Sinks the triple.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is number one.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. The pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three from Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah leading. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
It's up a three. It's not going to go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Good defensive work there by Young.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Gobert pulls it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And they recover it. Collins finds Hunter. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. They need this one. And no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah out in front. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Conley out there with Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Passes it to Clarkson. Whiteside, high post. The drive by Clarkson.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
The Hawks trail by 6. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench level. Intelligent play by Bogdanovich. gets the defender off balance with the pump fake and wins a foul.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovic as a glue guy, he really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Gay left side. Back to Conley. From past the arc. And Utah, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Offline with his 3. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
The Hawks trail by 12. Right outside. The feed to Bogdanovic. To stop the run. And the layup good by Collins.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And you look at Mike Collins' game, he's a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Whiteside. Luis O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Herter, no good. Jazz leading by 12. Mitchell dishes to Ingles. Now here's Gobert. T right on him. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell is doubled. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Bogdanovic is checked in for Mike Conley. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Goes up on the wing. No good off the front iron. The Hawks trail by 12. Jazz passing it around. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Here's Young. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
19 seconds left in the first half. Bogdanovic looking around. Mitchell wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mitchell's got 5 now.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the 3 coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the perfect.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might,
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the three. Young from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich from down in the low post. It goes. Bogdanovich has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Jazz. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Young with no one around. And he's good on the three ball. Young's got his third basket of the night.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
A clear look for Mitchell. And it's good off the back rim and in. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell. Young against Conley. Young drives in. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Lights checked in. Inside. Here's Hunter. The rebound by the Jazz. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 16. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert against Collins. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Wright against Conley. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers, who are also a really competitive team.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Clarkson against Bogdanovich. The pass to Wright. And Bogdanovich kicks to Wright. Down low. Here's Capella. That shot off the mark. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for Utah. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Clarkson outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 18. Ball's knocked loose. Wright, the pass to Hunter. to Gallinari. Fires from deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Conley scanning the floor. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Whiteside lets it go from deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Tries again, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Right against Conley. Bogdanovich inside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Hawks. And Hunter, here we go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here is Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
And so it's Utah with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got O'Neal. Joe Ingles is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Young way outside. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gay kicks to Whiteside. The wide open look here for Ingles. Trains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 21.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young way outside, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Here's Mitchell. The shot will not fall, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Trae Young grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Reddish. Rebound, Utah. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Young looking it over. From deep. Here's Okongwu. And he finishes nicely on the way. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Mitchell. Whiteside trying to break free. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Reddish. And the layup's good off the glass. Reddish has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Now, here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Gay. Another miss by Utah.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Gallinari on the wing. kept alive. Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. Ingles covering. Another shot. And it's Gallinari missing. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. And Mike Conley subbed in for O'Neal. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And we've got
Ryan as the...
Very interesting alley. Good stuff there. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Mitchell driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
From deep three-point range. And again, the Heat missing.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Outside Conley. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. From deep. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. To the inside. Butler's shot is good.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Mitchell with room to shoot with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Lowry. Back to Butler from outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 5 now. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year, opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Now here's Bogdanovic. They get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That one is off. Miami has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shoots. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
On the break. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Lowry, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovic. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Okpala comes in for Tucker. Hero, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Oladipo is subbed in for Robinson. Now here's Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley. The long distance 3 is buried.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Lowry against Conley. The three. And Kyle Lowry gets the three. Lowry's got his second basket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Ingles. Conley finds Gay. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Gay, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Conley. Gay. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or tie game here in Utah? And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And one of the league's best at drawing charges.
It's a real life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And Gay the bucket on the assist by Conley. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Takes a three. The rebound by Ingles. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. And Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Conley. And another miss by Utah.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Lowry, he's checked in for Oladipo. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side, Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Jimmy Butler on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season. Taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Lowry.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Launches it. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 12 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 to shoot. Ingles, no good. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Lowry against Ingles. Shoots over Ingles. Now here's Lowry. Defense right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. From downtown. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Outside, Ingles. Offensive board, Gobert. Tries again. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Boone's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. And Miami also making a switch. Hero's checked in. Here's Clarkson. Excellent D there from Hero.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lowry, no good. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gobert. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that open.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Conley with the ball. He's against Tucker. And that one's good from Conley. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
From deep, Conley. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lowry, good.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Gay comes in for O'Neal.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Utah's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Oladipo finds Butler. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Tipped. Oladipo outside. Whiteside against Hero. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip to the paint. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Conley with the ball. Hero picks him up, takes the 3, and Conley with the 3. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Oladipo outside, up and over Conley. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the 3rd. 5 attempts. Throws it up high. That shot, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Oladipo with the ball. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. Rebound, Utah.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Utah trailing here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingles passes to Whiteside. From down in the low post, it goes. Whiteside's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now Oladipo. Hero outside. Let's go with the 3. And the miss. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Heat out in front, up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get the rebound.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside, Ingles. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Corner shot. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Stolen by Hero. Fast break Miami. For 3, Lowry. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Ingles from outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound, Utah.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip. Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Conley against Lowry. Bogdanovich from long range. The Jazz again can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And it's a 12-point Miami lead. The Jazz have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. From deep, Conley. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Here's Bogdanovich to stop the run. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Conley, no good. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Conley against Lowry. Up and over Conley. And Miami again with the bucket.
Coming up big tonight. Lowry getting the mismatches he wants and taking full advantage.
From deep, Conley. From beyond the arc and then some.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Lowry finds Hero. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 11 in the second half.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Here's Strus. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. From deep, Conley. They grab their own miss. Pass to Clarkson. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And Hero grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
From deep. And they recover it. Lowry outside. Pass to Hero from behind the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovic. It's picked off. Here's Strus. So it's Miami. Pick it. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Heading to a new alley.
VA technique.
Well, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. The 3 from Mitchell. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, BA, these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Conley against Paul. To the inside. Crowder. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Conley against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Off the mark there with a 3. Ayton with it. Bridges passes to Paul. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him anything.
Greg, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Conley. From deep 3-point range. Utah gets it back. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. Paul with a steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker, pass to Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made for us.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that. Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker, pass to Ayton. Now Booker. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the Jazz pushing it up now. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Booker for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Now here's Paul. Booker, pass to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Crowder inside, defended by Bogdanovic. And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Paul's got space. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside Mitchell. From 11 feet away, and it's Utah scoring again.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Back to Booker. ball, passes to Booker. And here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. Conley against Paul. Back to Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5 points.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Ball from deep three-point land. Drains the triple. 7 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And at the end of one.
Get loud for your Suns dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Utah, Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now Conley looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, there's the alley. The kick out to Johnson. Fires it from 18. And it's Phoenix with another. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Whiteside, and a nice finish on the layup.
Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Conley against Payne. On the wing, Ingles. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. Back to Šarić. Stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And here is Ingles. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Šarić. Pass to Shaman. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Clarkson passes to Gay from deep. Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Clarkson finds Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Clarkson passes to Conley. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Conley. Left block shot on the way, and it's in off the glass. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Outside Payne. Now here's Saric. Now Bridges. Right side Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Fires the three. They get it again.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
41 seconds left in the second period. Outside Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. But like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. Over Bridges. The putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so a close game is... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Booker, the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Paul in at the point. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
What a beautiful stroke. From range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Conley against Paul. 90 seconds into the second half now. That one's good for 2. Paul's got 9 points.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Outside Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Mitchell. There's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Outside Johnson. Paul against Conley. Booker, the pass to Paul. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. O'Neal misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Up and over Conley. Here's Ayton. And he converts the layup. Ayton's gotten his first basket of the night.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Paul against Conley. Inside. The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker pass to Paul. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Mitchell double teamed. The kick out to Conley. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that is shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And a switch here also for Utah. Ingle. He's checked in for Conley. Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Left side Booker. Bridges outside. Shoots over Ingles. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Pass to Gay. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Gay. Paul's shot is off. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. To the middle. Clarkson passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Ayton. 5 on the clock. Mitchell misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Ball finds Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
The 3 from Mitchell. And he can't get that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 6. And when we... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mitchell. And no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Mitchell with the ball. Clarkson outside. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Outside Booker. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 7.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Mitchell. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Bridges outside. To the inside. Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric and pick and roll is so dangerous.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Payne. Pass to Gay. On the wing, Clarkson. Outside Mitchell. The 17-footer. Offensive rebound. Clarkson outside. Off target from outside. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gay. And it's rejected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. And it's Paul in for Payne. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. And a deep three from Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Right side Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Conley against Paul. Down low. Stolen by Conley. 20 feet out. And too long on the shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Here's Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. And Mitchell over the help. For 3. Booker. And the Suns miss again. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. A shot by Conley. No good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And Crowder with the jam.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, well, this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Pass to Crowder. Booker with it. The 3 is up. And here's Bridges. Here's the 3 from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Third team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the players' union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those who are not. This guy's got big-time talent.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win.
story, Dave. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. For three, Mitchell. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Young looking around. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Clock at 4. Young is double. Takes the three. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal against Young. And O'Neal gets it to go.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeout. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, He's an underrated decision maker.
Young is double. And the pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter, covered by Mitchell. Here's Collins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Mitchell in the corner. On the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
Good decision by DeAndre Hunter, showing leadership skills and the ability to be a great teammate.
Right side, Conley. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. Tries from 7. A nice shot by Young.
Even though he'll never be big, Trae Young plays bigger than many thought he would.
Pass to Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Back to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trains it from beyond the arc.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Mitchell is double. To the paint. .55 seconds left in the first. And it's good for 2. 7 points in the game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Young pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young against Conley. Bogdanovich wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Hunter. Young outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Jazz trail by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Mitchell with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Right outside. He kicks it to Gallinari. From outside the arc. No good on that one. So Utah will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Chalk up 2 there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. He takes it in. Good. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Lou Williams is checked in for Wright. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Herder passes to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz leading by 4. From deep 3-point range, Ingles can't get it to go. Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Herder, and no good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Williams against Mitchell. Whiteside trying to break free. And Gabe with the second chance points. Gabe's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Williams kicks to Reddish. Williams passes to Reddish. Off target from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Okongwu.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Clarkson outside. Back to Mitchell. Over Okongwu. A second chance effort. Mitchell outside. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here's Utah. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the Jazz, Gobert comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Conley in for Mitchell.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
Conley the pass to Clarkson. Here's Gobert. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. On the wing. And that one drops. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Williams passes to Hunter. Over Conley. Bank shot. No good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Gobert finds Conley. Misses the jumper.
You almost have to assume.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter and it's small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Conley surveying the D. Gobert the pass to Conley. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A., thanks. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Donovan Mitchell. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 26 points a game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. He's coming off an excellent season. 1st in rebounding, 3rd in blocks, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Here's Mitchell from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
And Young kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hawks. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Rudy Gobert, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Clint Capella.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
And the Hawks making a change here. Lights checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Young, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's stolen by Capella. It's Young on the wing, over by Conley. A wide open look here for Wright. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Wright's got 5 now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Back to Young, just 5 to shoot. Over Conley. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long active and uses anticipation about as well as anybody. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Back to Gobert. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Nails the baby hook. O'Neal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young passes to Wright. Outside, Bogdanovich. Dishes to Collins. And there's the feed to Young. For the tie, and it's blocked by Conley.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Drops in the tray.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Young against Conley. Young's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead status. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay. Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Williams. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defense. Giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Stolen by Collins. Gallinari with the steal. Launches the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You can do a lot of things with Ingles offensively. He can initiate, he can play off the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Conley finds Gay. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Conley against Williams. Pass to Hunter. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. They get the rebound.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
To the inside. Whiteside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Whiteside's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Williams with the ball. Conley picks him up. From deep, Collins. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gay passes to Ingles. And the Jazz on another 3.
This is what Ingles gives you. Good size in the backcourt, high energy, and unbelievable touch from range.
Williams dishes to Collins. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari. And it's 6 points for Williams.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Conley against Williams. From deep. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Passes to Hunter. Gallinari surveying the D. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-6 run.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Goes back up, and it's laid in by Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Gay passes to Ingles. Off target with his 3. Clarkson against Williams. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. Can't connect. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
And if you hoop your way to level 40 within a season, the rewards are sweet.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. The players. And let's go.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Bogdanovic, no good. Lowry with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. For 3, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
From deep. Lays out. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Conley. No good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Deflects the pass. Here's Tucker. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. And so it's Utah with it.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle. And they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Lowry, good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Miami trailing. Lowry with it. Outside Butler. From deep three-point range. Lowry, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Now here's Lowry. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Knocks down the long J. Robinson's got 6.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And there's the lob. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Conley against Lowry. Left side Conley. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For 3, Lowry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lowry's got his second basket of the night. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We got Butler. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Akpala in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Left side Mitchell shoots over Hero. Whiteside tipped back in for 2.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Now Hero offline with a 3.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League. So many highlights of Rudy Gay early on, challenging defenders at the rim. Another one there on the alley-oop.
Here's Hero. The Jazz making their last shot. Drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. BA played in Reno, and Sioux Falls, and RGV, and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And here are the Heat now. The Jazz making their last shot. From deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Outside, Ingles. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. And here are the Heat now. 4-point game. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Haslam comes in for Hero. Tucker's checked in for Akpala. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Gobert's checked in for Utah. And stolen by Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. And Lowry's good for 3. Lowry's got 9.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Gay outside. Mitchell, the pass to Gay. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry outside. This one for 3. Lowry with another miss.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Ingles. Back to Gobert. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Out to Lowry. Gobert with it. Picked up by Tucker. Lowry against Clarkson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Clarkson doing his best to keep that mid-range jump shot from dying off.
Here's Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
The drive by Mitchell. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Lowry drops in the 3. 14 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Outside, Ingles. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, it's called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points.
you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Lowry. Mitchell with room to shoot. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 19.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Lowry, no good. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Lowry, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Outside Conley. He's still feeling it. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Looking to get it going. And Lowry with the lay-in. Lowry's got 16.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Bogdanovic on the wing. 6 to shoot, and he drives in. Here's Gobert. Good D by Adebayo.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Robinson passes to Adebayo, and the shot goes. And it's now only a 5-point Utah lead.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Conley on the attack. Here's Bogdanovic. To the paint. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Mitchell from deep. And Tucker pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Conley with the ball. Hero picks him up. Morris outside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley against Oladipo. The Jazz again can't hit. The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Hero for 3. The rebound by Whiteside.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Miami trailing. Pass to Hero. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. It's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Haslam, he's checked in for Morris.
Now in the game, Udonis Haslam.
And for the Heat, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Pass to Hero. This for the tie. Oladipo on the wing. Here's Dedmon, defended by Gay. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. No good on his first attempt of the game. Cuts off the pass. Dedmon inside. Here's Strus. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz. They're up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Akpala in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Akpala. Butler's checked in for Hero. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. To the inside. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Gay. And there's the rejection. Inside. Here's Conley. Pass to Whiteside. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lowry to pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. On the wing, Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Lowry against Conley. To tie it up. Lowry, no good.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Utah, the rebound. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Adebayo with it. Now Whiteside defending. Whiteside against Butler. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition. Here they come. Ingles from outside. Counted from distance. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
A different look for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay, and Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Heat making a switch here. Hero's checked in.
Tyler Hero.
Here's Lowry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Ingles. Lowry against Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Ingles passes to Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot by Conley, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Lowry. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. No good on the 3. Hero outside. And here's Butler. Back to Hero. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's good from the elbow. And the Jazz lead by 6.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
For 3, Lowry. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Ingles from outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep. Again, the Heat misses. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And again, the Heat missing. Butler with a steal. Hero on the wing. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. So we see the Jazz. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.